and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike, and we got a decent show for you today. Please like and subscribe if you like to hear or present your types of stocks that you want to see and that you would like being presented, ones that you would like to talk about and let other people know about them. Going to one of the first stocks we're going to talk about is Mobilicom Ltd. Last tick was $2.12. Going to the chart year to date looks pretty decent, McGeese, and you're starting to see some resistance coming up. It was negative 7 cents, but that's basically nothing after the bloodbath we took today as we move towards the market correction that we should start seeing pretty soon. Mobilicom Ltd. is an end-to-end provider of cybersecurity and smart solutions for drones, robotics, and autonomous platforms. It designs and develops solutions targeting global drone, robotics, and autonomous system manufacturers. The firm holds patented technology and known for mobile mesh networking. Its customers include corporations, government, military departments. The company was founded by Orem Elkiam and Yosei Segal in 2006 and is headquartered in Shoham, Israel. Now, going on with that, something to, if you are out there and you want to get that light bulb above your head, you would see governments and military affiliated. If there's any government and military affiliation in any of these, everybody knows that you have a hot conflict going on around the globe. Several areas are hot. Be something to check out and see if it's a fit for you. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But it's definitely worth a look if you're checking out, and we're going to dive into it to see a little bit what they do and see what the real traders are saying about this stock. Then we have an article from Global Newswire. Pay attention to this. Now, some of this, you're going to see some of the shorts actually move on this and probably dump because they'll get close to Friday. They're jumping on the news that the conflict over in Europe is heating up, and there's been a lot of going back and forth and intense words. But the main, so we don't bury the lead or anything like that. Mistral's expertise is well-established relationships and open channels for Mobilicom's end-to-end solutions to the U.S. DoD and defense industry. If you don't know what the DoD is, it's the Department of Defense if you've been hiding under a rock anywhere. Mobilicom's market-leading cybersecurity are smart, robust solutions for drones, robotics, autonomous platforms that are ideally positioned for today's defense industry needs. So they're going off their provider of cybersecurity for the solutions of drones, robotics, announced today that is entered in a strategic partnership with Mistral Incorporated, a Bethesda, Maryland-based provider of high-performance, reliable, innovative solutions for U.S. defense and federal agencies. Mistral aims to integrate Mobilicom's end-to-end solutions for the U.S. defense industry and the U.S. Department of Defense DoD-related requisitions. Extending Mobilicom's business development efforts in the U.S., Mistral will provide a program management for the U.S. government purchase of Mobilicom solutions. If some of you don't know already, there is supply problems over in Europe, and so they need this relationship just through the fact that they need to get things moving to get support over to Ukraine. And Mistral delivers advanced systems, technologies, and products in the North America market and is a prime contractor and provider of unmanned platforms for U.S. DoD. With 35 years of experience, Mistral acts as a bridge between the defense and law enforcement requirements and provides state-of-the-art innovative solutions. Mistral intends to utilize the state-of-the-art engineering facility near Baltimore, where it manufactures different systems for DoD agencies to integrate Mobilicom's advanced solutions. The U.S. DoD is expected at $2.6 billion on uncrewed systems in 2023, which more spent aerial drones than any other category, which spends more than national defense in the next 9 countries combined. DoD is spending expected to increase with additional 9% in 2023. Partnering with Mistral, it will accelerate Mobilicom's penetration with the U.S. defense industry, getting our high-field, high-performance end-to-end solutions needed for most U.S. troops and their allies, stated Mobilicom. See, I didn't even read the article, and I basically could have told you what that was said there. It says the U.S. military is significantly increasing spending on drones in the past several years, and they believe they'll continue for the case. They're pleased to partner with Mobilicom and eager to begin marketing, sales, distribution. So that is that was the lead right there as far as that goes. Now, going into the website website, it looked good. It better look good because it's priced at a decent price. Trustworthy solutions you can count on. Cybersecurity and robust end-to-end solutions for drones and robotics. On the other end solutions, they have the Skyhopper data links, mobile ground control solutions, control stations, MCU mesh networking, ICE cybersecurity, and cloud network management. These things are huge, guys. Check that out. Mobilicom offers certified secured end-to-end solutions for drones, robotic industries. The product supports a diverse range of applications and operations for challenging, accessible urban and rural environments. Field proven to multiple contexts and is standalone components with these solutions to deliver top-tier value at cost-effective expedite to time market. 360 cyber protection. ICE cybersecurity suite detects, prevents, responds to multiple cyber threats and malicious attacks in real-time operator intervention. This first-of-a-kind, multifaceted, multi-tier software's unique ability to protect platforms. So not only do they have this, but they also have this security for remotely operated drones and robotics. So not just the military deal, but you also have this cybersecurity operation here. Field-proven robust products, industrial and military-grade cybersecure solutions for avionic, maritime, and ground unmanned drones and robotic platforms operating in the most stringent environments. With decade-long proven track record, dozens of platforms deployed worldwide, Mobilicom brings the best dependable solutions for your needs. And integrate solutions, an optimal combination of high-performance software, hardware, cyber-secure data links, mesh networking, mobile, GCS, cloud management. To overcome the hurdles of building unmanned drones and robotics with mission is critical to itself. Then you could submit to contact us. So they have the mining, they're into the mining part, security surveillance. Let's just say, okay, so they have the DoD relationship with government and things like that. You also have that they're in the mining process industry, security surveillance, infrastructure inspection, with unscrupulous times and things like that. You have to consider everything they are. And no, they didn't pay me to say this, and no, I'm not a shareholder in this. I'm just telling you that, you know, you have to look, and they do stuff with first responder public safety. So, and these are their trusted by industry leaders. These are some of the clients there. And the US DoD relationship has to be considered when you're taking a look at this as far as when you're investigating it. But they're involved in several parts of the industries. So watch this, put it on your watch list. We could go to the twits and see what they're saying, the real traders on stock twits. Interesting, real Sam Franklin is coming out with the JDH 973. He says, this is a funny account. Also, if bears could trade or did trade, they'd be bulls. He says, a reminder to how many bear mooks came out of the woodworks when the ticker goes on the run. It ain't the bulls' fault. You can get this at a better price. Grow the hell up or forget about it. That's what he says. Love that. He also says, holds this over 2 minutes. I'm good. On the bright side, if this drops back to $1.50s, it'll be 8 of us again. That's what he says there. Loud small pump and poor people dump and run. Shoot the trees. They did that today. It says, no pumpers left. I am on the bank holder watching. It's a scam, pumped and dump heading to $1. So he's coming in hot on this. He's going, pump up the jam. Pump it up a little more. Won't you do it? Oh, why? What can't you say? Get your booty on the shorts now. The shorties are out, supposedly, here. Neo25 says, how many air shares will be sold to investors today? The market is rigged big time. 1 million share outstanding, 30 million trade today. Price being aggressive, capped and pushed down. Something isn't adding up here. Well, that's that market correction we were talking about before years ago, guys, when we started the show. You know, you have to, it's got to come down sometime. What goes up must come down, unfortunately. I don't want to be the person to say that before, and it won't be the last time all of us say it there. Talk about getting, you know what, in the ass with no lube. This piece of shiz is buried it deep. But he's coming in hot there. Well, Mobilicom shares trading higher today. That's because of the DoD relationship that came out there. And no, I'm not carrying the cooler for the DoD relationship. It's just the news breaking. So that's why you're seeing this pop up there. So that's why you're seeing pump up the jam. Like I said, you'll probably see this. And there's that, unfortunately, that's trending online. And that's not a good situation. So we're going to go on to the next one. We'll see you at 2 and 2. Peace. The next stock we have is Arbe Robotics LTD. Arbe Robotics LTD. Last tick was $6.40. Going to the chart, you're starting to see resistance popping up, and this sucker shot up $2.05. I'm sure lots of the shorts got in on this one when they jumped in. Going on to what would you say they do here? They provide the renowned auto tech company. Arbe is driving a revolution in radar, enabling truly safe driver assist systems today while paving a path to full autonomous driving. Critical L2 plus higher autonomy. Arbe Solutions provides every scenario for 360 coverage, while the vehicle in 100 times more detail than the most advanced radars on the market, no matter what the weather or lighting condition. Arbe has been selected for the leader of tier ones, and car manufacturers deliver advanced sensing and a paradigmic changing with perception of wide range vehicles and applications across US, Europe, and Asia. And you can see their video that they have there. It is well done, and it looks awesome. And no, they did not pay me to say that. So they have some of the solutions they have here. You got the chipset. The best in class in radar performance without compromise. 2,304 channels, 12 times competitors, 3 terabytes a second, low power consumption, and software defined in automotive grade. Breakthrough in radar processing. Chip processing. Process real-time data from 2,304 virtual channels. Provides 10K detectors as 30 frames per second. 3 terabytes of equivalent process. Throughput includes DSP cores to accommodate OEM algorithms and point cloud object list output. 12 receiver chip channels, best in class noise figure, TX transmitter chip as well there. The industry's best image, Arbe's large channel array generates superior image quality through the highest native resolution in azimuth and elevation with elimination of ambiguities and optimal antenna design and very side lobe levels. Radars based on Arbe solution on solving one of the main radar challenges, false alarms. High resolution proprietary modulations means Arbe's chipset eliminates the detection of phantom objects that lead to hazardous braking. That is freaking awesome there. So that's with the chipset. The perception radar. The radar revolution. Phoenix perception radar is 2 times ultra high resolution, enables an unmatched level of safety, and enriches perception algorithms for events capable, including free space mapping, object tracking, SLAM, no matter the speed, elevation range, or surrounding weather and lighting conditions. Phoenix differentiates true threats from false alarms to ensure safe roads ahead for drivers, pedestrians, and vulnerable road users. Guys, with this type of stuff, we have to look at it just because of the dangers on the road, and if they're doing something that makes mankind and makes the roads for mankind and makes things safer and gets people home, then it's worth looking and giving it a watch. For this, the best image quality on the market with native resolution, the 2004 virtual channel, Phoenix delivers an unrivaled imaging detail to enable stationary object detection, false alarm elimination, Doppler ambiguity, and resolution for interference avoidance and mitigation. You have several of the Doppler resolutions, false alarms, objects identified, real-time, and range revolution. The perfect fit design radar for current on-market Phoenix is easily installed bumper grill, maintain integrity for vehicle design. It fits rear installations in passenger vehicles, implemented for surrounded higher autonomous applications, robo-taxis, and delivery robots. Crazy, guys, crazy stuff. Glad that they could do something like this. So say, for example, for comfort and safety, from emergency braking to cyclists and pedestrian detection, that's huge in itself right there, guys. If this system can identify that and identify all of the dangers, imagine what it can do to revolutionize driving and possibly lower insurance rates. That's something else that we got to think about there too. It could revolutionize driving for sure. Autonomous driving is autonomous grade safety requires a redundancy. Phoenix's first radar technology detailed enough to enhance perception algorithms in environmental conditions where optic sensors fail. That's huge in itself too, guys, because remember, some people also on the road, not saying they might pay attention to these things if they have them, but if you're going on the road and they don't, you shouldn't drive in a storm, but if you have to, if you can see, if this is going to have sensors to help you see better, what better way to have it than to be able to detect these phantom objects, things like that, and horrible road conditions that you can see through. Open to OEM algorithm current or future, Phoenix is designed to enable perception to evolve throughout the vehicle's life cycle and power the rollout software defined in features existing in a new customer without needing additional hardware. Radar is the backbone of the sensor suite as well. By radically enhancing the radar's capabilities, Arbe's repositions the role of backbone for sensor suites. For 360 radar view with the vehicle surroundings, and Arbe's radar solution reduces the need for parallel sensors and lowers the cost and increase both suite functionality and dependability. Well, so we learned a lot about Arbe. Now let's go to the Alphabet news and see what they're saying about it, and then what the real traders say. So, guys, going on to the Alphabet news, they are saying that Arbe surged up 50%. But there was no news on that as far as it was no stock related news statement from the company. I guess maybe some people, maybe there was a board chat or something like that, maybe that where people just shot this thing up, who knows. So we'll have to see where it plays out towards the end of the week. My guess is the shorties will do something probably because that's the game they play. So let's go on to StockTwits because that's where the real traders are at and see what the real traders are saying. So going on to StockTwits because that's where the real traders are at. We got CJ StockSup says unless they're discussing 100 million shares shelf offering with the dilution about to hit hard, pure pump in the picture of a Tesla truck had nothing to do with it. We could drop several dollars before very fast. He's saying bullish on this. Must read for Arbe. Roland Foster says this is quite crazy. We can't wait to see new highs. And he also posted the article here, why Arbe is up and what to expect from Arbe this week. That was on Reddit. Trillionaire comes in with a decent take. He said, Arbe, what is this crap? Another short opportunity? He says bullish, and he got a couple loves on that one. Juster Boring said, I'm holding this one heavy. SMLA 2585 says, love the action here. Our pals got something cooking. Front runners are us. This kind of shit is when news is out. Sell if it goes up to 30%. That's what SMLA 2585 says. CJ StockSup says, make sure to tell your followers about the 100 million shares sell-off offering bearish. Shelf off, sorry, not sell off. I love the Lord and Savior but to use his name on this stock is just wrong. I would believe that as well. CJ StockSup, I would agree with you, sir. Paul says, Yannick, the bear spam posters forgot to change their account and keep the posting the same thing. Whoops. Click on their profile for a good laugh. Yeah, that's the thing is that sometimes these are not real people there. And CJ StockSup is just coming in hot today. He is just, he's coming to bring the heat and the great takes there. He says, with a million shelf offering, watch to crash the days ahead. Unfortunately, when you see the pump and dumps like this, sudden huge volume it takes with stocks to new charts, I blame the pump crew who started sending the emails out from Reddit. I believe at the middle of the show, I did start talking about how I thought that there was some kind of thing, some of that like that there. You have another from Corner Tiger says, do yourselves a favor and check the ticker on dilution tracker webpage when you trade or decide to hold it overnight. Don't be the last one to leave or get stuck holding the bag. You can thank me later. And as you remember on these boards, we see lots of baggers come in and they get pissed off when it's 6 months to a year and they got caught on the short. The next stock we have is SRNE, Sorrento Therapeutics Incorporated. Last tick was 0.39 cents. Going to the chart, we saw resistance popping up at 10 o'clock today. And then shorties got out and we started to see a dip on that as well. Going to the charts and going into the website, they're a cutting-edge science to create innovative therapeutics and improve the lives of others that suffer with cancer and intractable pain with COVID-19. Cancer is genetically diverse and highly adaptive, constantly mutating and virtually invisible in the immune system. The approach to cancer therapy is based on the belief that patients require multiple multi-pronged approach to targeting single or diverse cellular targets and attacking those several fronts simultaneously and sequentially, frequently, and relentlessly. Their approach of fighting cancer is to possibly to unique immunology portfolio comprised of an innovative synergistic assets such as broad fully human antibody library. They're currently, we'll go through the pipeline here of everything they're working on. These assets are completely innovative. So innovate the lymphatic targeting device and designed to deliver antibodies to the lymphatic system where the immune cells are trained to fight cancer as well. And we can go into some of the pipelines and some of the partners and things like that. Here you have the pipeline, guys. You have several things in the pipes here. So as we said before, you have preclinical phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, pivotal FDA approval. As we covered a lot of biopharmaceuticals before, you ride on news waves. These things go up and down like crazy due to their news waves, and these specifically go based on studies, and you have more to gain if they succeed, but they are not ones that you're going to be making Dollarooskies overnight. They're going to be ones where you have to play the wait game to see if they actually are going to come through with the breakthroughs and if they can get the right funding and who they're connected to. So key programs for the COVID-19 program. COVID-6 diagnostic, the rapid antigen test. They went through, it says emergency use authorization, EU, Mexico, Brazil, and CE marketed in Europe. COVID Mark diagnostic rapid antigen test. Application submitted in the U.S. and Canada for emergency use authorization, UEA. Verax diagnostic at-home diagnostic. They are in phase 2, almost to phase 3 pivotal, not to FDA approval yet. EUA-enabled studies for Q3 of 2022. OQORY, COVID MSC, ARTIS due to COVID-19 and ICU patients. Phase 3 pivotal. They are close to FDA approval in his pivotal trial in Brazil. OVY-DSO, antiviral oral pill, preclinical in phase 1, and Omicron mRNA vaccine, they are in preclinicals there. They have the Fujifilm, that is for immunotherapy for the prostate B-cell lymphoma. They are in phase 2 of the NSCLC, phase 3, and you have Fome B-cell lymphomas, you are in phase 2. So going through everything with cervical tumors, multi-cell melanoma, solid tumors, there's several cancers, ovarian cancer, endometrial cancer, liquid tumors, also pain programs down here. Guys, there are so many things in the lymphatic system they're dealing with, so many things in the hopper, and so many phases in clinical trials. This is one that you have to actually put on your watch list and look to see if it is right for you, and if you are going to research this more. And are you going to watch, or what's your move? What's your move on the chessboard on this? Because you have several things. No, I don't own stock in this one either. But you have several things in the hopper that you have to consider when looking at. Let's check out the news breaks and see why this is trending. We're not going to go into the twits because the biopharmas, sometimes a lot of people don't post stuff. It's just a lot of spam in the biopharmas for some reason, so I'll skip that. It's been a long time there. So this is why you saw some of the jump there. You saw this broke from Cision PR News. Today announced U.S. bankruptcy court on the U.S. District of Texas granted interim approval of Sorrento's $75 million debtor in possession financing of JM Capital Partners in connection with Sorrento's Chapter 11 case that was filed February 13, 2013. The finances will prove Sorrento's immediate liquidity, so they'll spending so that it can operate its business as usual during its Chapter 11 case. As the hearing of the final approval of the financing is currently set to March 29, 2023. We are pleased to receive approval of the court financing and will ensure Sorrento has liquidity and ability for normal business operations, including payment of employee wages, benefits, post-petition vendor obligations. There will continue to be important work developing new and innovative therapies for patients struggling with cancer, intractable pain, infectious diseases, and more. So that is something that you guys will have to see as it plays out what is going to happen with that. As of its 11 filings, Sorrento has approximately $1 billion in assets. However, due to the possibility of certain actions by liquidation creditor, Sorrento is wholly owned non-operated subsidy of Scintilla Pharmaceuticals Incorporated, and sought Chapter 11 relief, safeguards its business and ensures the continuation of business operations while protecting and maximizing value for the stakeholders. So this is something that you need to take into mind. Even though they have several things into the hopper, you need to take this and put it in your research as well. So that is the end of the show. Please like and subscribe if you like everything. If you didn't, then don't subscribe and don't like and don't get any information. So don't make it a dog show. We'll see you back tomorrow, and goodbye now.